Blessed morning, friends and folks. We're here at the Bear Shield Hunter Iron Church. We hit the tricep yesterday. Today we're hitting the bicep. That's what I like to call guns on tripods. So tripods were yesterday. So today we're going to recalibrate the guns. Good muscle-mind connection going on. This is pretty much like a bonus set. And I got to block that sun out. My phone gets hot real quick. Today, what I want to bring you is something real simple, something a lot of y'all are very familiar with. Proverbs 27:17, as iron sharpens iron, so friend sharpens another, or friend sharpens another friend. The Bible's called the sword, ain't it? Okay. Now, Jesus, as I said yesterday, a lot of people know him as Lord. They know him as Savior. For some reason, some of them think that God's a big ogre in the sky who punishes people. No. He sent for Jesus in the flesh of man, so that we could see him in our heart and understand by the Spirit. So a warrior in his army, his warpath against the evil one, we can live it as a native disciple, learning the warpath against the evil one. And you do that with the sharp blade, and there's no sharper blade than the sword. I don't care how sharp them swords in Kill Bill, those are sharp, but that ain't got nothing on the Bible, man. The Bible's the awesome, most awesomest sword ever. It is called the sword of the Spirit. When you have the sword of the Spirit, He-Man ain't got nothing on you, yo. And anyone that is out to dull your blade is just because the Lord's sharpness is too much for them in your heart. But someday, if you give it to them in a loving way, instead of a way of condemnation, they're going to want to seek his salvation. And that's the depth that I'm coming into, because I have been condemning before. But believe me when I tell you, there's a time for that, but there's a time not for that. There's a time to gather and a time to scatter. What I want to know more of is to gather. And that comes by sharpening others by the way of his word. With love that endures everything, love that suffers long, love that overlooks all wrongs, love that is patient, love that is kind, love that is not irritable, love that overlooks all wrongs. My wife, Moheha Windana, Andy Bear Shield Hunter, this was the last message that she had before she crossed the stars. We need to be more gentle. We need to be more kind. We need to love one another, because that's all that God really wants. God bless my wife. So, with all that being said, no, sir, God is alive and not dead. Polishing off the guns here. I don't know what I'm going to have in me here. Work my way up. Moved around in my accessories. And here we go. We got 25s on. Ooh, feeling heavy. Oh, go with the swoop, Curl. Regular. Swoop. Oh. Regular. Oh. Ah. Woo. Let's have a little fun. Let's see if we can get a nice heavy single. Where's it at? Alright. 35. And have some fun. Oh. Ah. A little sloppy. I'm not gonna attempt 45s. I'm gonna leave it right there. Let's go for it. Why not? All right, we got two wheels on. That was a cheat curl. But you know what, man? Schwarzenegger, one of the greatest of all time, love him or hate him, he says it's okay to do a cheat curl as long as you're not too compromising your form, yeah. So it is what it is. It's iron sharpens iron, so friend sharpens another. Sharper someone today, and the Lord's way higher than your ways, as the heavens are higher than the earth. I've never been the same since I had a spiritual rebirth in January 5th, 2008. And if I can have joy, if I can have peace that surpasses all understanding, knowing that I buried my wife just a little over 3 months ago, then you can have it too. Blessed, your iron journey.